set. Yep,
You all good?
we're all good. 1, 2, 3, audio.
Excellent. Start now?
Start now.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm here at the Breaking Convention 2017 with our first interviewee. Please, who are you?
That's a profound question.
It certainly is, yes.
Usually I'd answer that. I'm Bill Richards. I'm a clinical psychologist and researcher from Johns Hopkins School of Medicine in Baltimore, USA.
What do you do?
And we do research with psilocybin, which we've been doing for 17 years now. And we're going strong in different research projects. And I'm basically here at the Breaking Convention to talk about our work with psilocybin and end-of-life issues, our studies with cancer patients, and the hope that this will lead to one of the first legal applications of psilocybin in palliative and hospice care.
Excellent. Now, how long have you been doing the studies?
For 17 years at
17
Hopkins,
years.
but I've been involved in this field since 1963 at the University of Göttingen.
So you were around for the first time around when it wasn't so difficult to get licenses.
That's right. I'm a veteran of the thriving, the death, the dormant period, the rebirth.
So were you
psychedelic research.
Were you involved in the first Summer of Love in 1967?
No.
No, not even as a spectator.
No.
Okay.
67. Where was I in 67? I had just arrived at the Spring Grove Hospital. We were doing research with LSD in treatment of alcoholism and depression with hospitalized people. And we had government grants, and we were just starting to work with terminal cancer patients.
Fantastic.
To help them live more fully. And that was 1967.
So what was it that inspired you to start working and studying the effects of psychedelics on you?
Probably my own first experience with psilocybin that happened at the University of Göttingen when I was a 23-year-old theological student.
Excellent.
And I didn't even know the word psychedelic at that time. It had just been coined a few years earlier. And I heard about this research project that was supposed to help you remember experiences from early childhood. I thought that would be interesting, so I signed up for it. They led me to a little basement room and gave me an injection of psilocybin and left me alone. Those were in the dark ages, and by some miracle, I had this incredibly meaningful transcendental experience. And the rest of my life is footnotes.
Actually, so that first experience for you was a very profound experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I didn't
it actually changed the
I
course
didn't
of
even
your
know it was possible. I had never heard about any link between psychedelics. I didn't know the word psychedelic or mystical or religious experience. I just thought I'd get some insight into my Oedipal relationship with my mother.
Okay. I understand that. I had a very Oedipal relationship with my mother as well.
Yes. Many of us have.
So it changed the course of your life, essentially.
Yeah,
you were a theological student.
Focused into the study of psychology of religion and comparative religion, and then I became a clinical psychologist. I had to get a PhD after my name so I could pursue research in this field medically. And
So being around from the beginning, you went through that period of prohibition. So in the late 60s, these substances were prohibited.
I have the
by the US
dubious
government.
distinction of being the last in the United States to give psilocybin to someone in 1977
Okay.
before it became totally dormant.
Right. Yeah. And so in the sort of intervening years, so you started up again sometime later.
In 1999
Okay.
at Johns Hopkins with Roland Griffiths.
So what were you able to do in the intervening years? Did you sort of study did it go underground or did
I
you
just published some articles and hoped I would live long enough to see the field come alive again.
Yes.
And basically I raised my kids and did some college teaching and played my piano and took care of my garden.
Fantastic.
What else?
So when so 93 you say you started again?
99.
99, sorry, yes. So how did you realise you were able to get licensed? You become a bit something
Bob Jesse in the Council on Spiritual Practice really gets credit. He wanted to get psychedelic research moving again.
Excellent.
And he had some think tank conferences, and he came to Baltimore and introduced Roland Griffiths and me to one another. We were both in Baltimore, but we didn't know each other.
Okay.
And Roland was interested in meditation and was a full professor at Hopkins, with good ties to the FDA and highly respected. And, I guess I was respected, but basically I knew how to do this research safely and effectively, and we've been a great team ever since. So we wrote a protocol and the FDA approved it, and all the other federal and local institutional barriers melted away, and all of a sudden we were doing psilocybin research.
Fantastic.
And it's going strong.
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to hearing you talk later. I think we're going to leave it there because I have to run, but
Okay.
it's been very nice talking to you. Thank you very much.
Likewise.
Appreciate it.
Good company.
Okay, sorry I cut it
Thank
short.
you.
You're welcome.
I'm volunteering as well, so I have to go out and usher in the hospital.